let us see problem based on percentage composition of the element. So here one problem is an oxide of sulfur contains 50% of the sulfur. So what will be its empirical formula? And you know that empirical formula is the simplest formula of the molecular formula. So you know the formula, that molecular formula is equal to n into empirical formula. So empirical formula is the simplest formula. So here we have to find this formula. So here oxide of sulfur contains 50% sulfur. So 50% of sulfur. So here sulfur is how much? 50%. So definitely oxygen will be how much? 100 minus 50 is equal to 50%. Okay. And in terms of weight, if you see that, so here 50% means how much? 32 gram. The same should be over here, 32 gram. So we require 32. So here same weight of oxygen should be present. Same weight of oxygen we have to take it. So sulfur is 32 gram. So how much oxygen we require? So for 16 gram oxygen, so we require 1 mole oxygen atoms, 1 mole of oxygen. So 32 gram oxygen we require how much? 2 mole of atom, 2 mole of atom. So we are taking 2 gram atom. So oxygen will be, there will be sulfur will be 1 and oxygen will be 2. So formula will be SO2. So this is the formula. Okay. So now see next questions. So next question is two elements X and Y. Atomic mass is 75 and atomic mass is 16x, and combined to give a compound having this is 75.8% sulfur. So what is the formula of the compound? So here again we have to find out the gram atom of this one X and Y. How many moles of X is present, how many moles of Y is present? So one is 75.8% of X. Okay, so what is the formula compound? See here. So X is how much? 25.8%, and next Y will be how much? To 100 minus 75.8. So this is coming about 24.2%. So this is the formula, 22.4%. So again moles of X will be how much? 75.8 divided by total is 75. So weight by molar mass. So this is coming something 1, and moles of Y will be how much? So this is the gram. So 24.2 divided by 16. So 16 is the atomic they have given it. So this will be coming 3.2 or 1.5. So formula will be X is 1 and Y will be how much? 3 by 2. So 3 by 2 means nothing. This will be your X and Y will be your 3. So this is the answer. So now next is the hydrated salt, sodium sulfate and water molecules undergoes 50% loss in mass on heating and become anhydrous. So what is the value of N? What is the value of N? So here we have to find the N. N how to find out? So sodium sulfate, N molecules of water. So we can see here sodium sulfate and N molecules of water. So this is molar mass of this is something. This is your sodium is 23 gram. Sulfate you know that 2 grams, and oxygen 60 gram. So this is total is how much? 142 plus 18N. So 18 means 2 gram of hydrogen, 16 gram 16 plus 18 gram. So this is the total weight of sodium hydrated salts. Okay, so here we can see loss of water is how much? 50%. Okay, so not 50%, it should be 55%. This is wrongly written. So 55% loss of water. Okay, so this will be how much? Loss of water here, right here, loss of water. Okay, how loss of water? So sodium sulfate, N molecules of water, if you heat it, it will give you sodium sulfate plus n molecules of water. So here it is 142 plus 18n, and this is your 142 and this is your 18n. So this much water has been lost. So we can write here percentage of water loss will be equal to 18n divided by 142 plus 18n is equal to how much is multiplied by 100. We have to find percentage, which is nothing but equal to 55%. So if you calculate it, it will becomes 1800n, and this becomes 55 again multiplied by 142 plus 18n. So if you solve it, on solving, so you will get here 55 multiplied by 142 and plus this is your 18 into 55n. So again if you solve it, so on solving here you will get how much, total you will get 78 by 81. So this is dividing 9 point something 64, so you will get 10. So answer is 10. So total loss of water we are getting from is 8. Now next problem. So these problems are easy. One liter mixture of carbon monoxide and carbon dioxide becomes 1.5 liter when passed over red hot charcoal. What is the percent composition of mixture? So we have mixture CO plus CO2. After passing carbon on red hot carbon, what happens? So you can see here, this is carbon monoxide plus carbon dioxide plus carbon. Okay, we will get how much? Carbon monoxide cannot react with the carbon. So in this template, this will react with the carbon. So we will get here CO plus twice CO. Okay, so this is converted into CO. This is very massive. So if you take here A mole, if you take here B mole, so this will get A and B is converted into 2 moles of B. So we can see here A plus, so this is actually this is the problem of moles is proportional to volume of gas. This is the concept. Moles is possible. So this concept is your Avogadro's law. So in which we say that under STP we know that what happens, most of the gas is proportional to the volume of the gas. So volume of the gas is 1.5 liter. So if B is 2 moles here, 1 more 2 moles, it will be also 2 moles. So A plus B is equal to how much? 1. A plus B is equal to how much? 1 mole. And A plus 2B is equal to 1.5 mole as question. So this is your 1 liter, this is your moles. So on solving you will get here minus, so it will here B minus B, it will be your 0.5 minus liter, so 0.5 cancel. So A also become 0.5 liter. So percentage wise, if you see percentage, so percentage of A is again, percentage A means carbon monoxide is how much? 50%, and carbon dioxide is how much? 50%, because both are half of liter. So now we'll see next problem. What percentage of oxygen is present in the compound calcium carbonate calcium phosphate? Okay, so here we'll see percentage of oxygen. So we can write here percentage of oxygen. So oxygen means again weight of oxygen divided by molar mass of the oxygen, molar mass of the compound. So weight of oxygen here, weight of oxygen divided by molar mass of compound. So here how much is weight of oxygen? So we can see here, first we calculate. If we take 1 mole, so in 1 mole it becomes how much? 3 mole, and here 4 into 2 8 plus into 4 into 2 8 and into 3 27. So okay, 4 into 8 18, 8 into 3 24, 24 plus 3 27. So 27 is the mole, and 1 mole is how much? 16 gram, Divide by molar mass of the compound is, so calcium carbonate is 100 and 3 into calcium phosphate. So this will come 3 into 310. So again you multiply, this is weight percent, so multiply by 100. So it will give you 41.94%. So this concept is percent of oxygen, weight of the molar mass, so weight by total mass of the molar mass of the compound. So next we'll see a compound used in making nylon is 43.8% oxygen. So there are 4 oxygen atoms per molecule. What is the molecular weight of the compound? A compound used, so out of 100 gram we can see oxygen is 43.8%. So out of 100 gram we can see oxygen 43.8%. So we can write here 43.8 gram of oxygen is having in a compound which is 100 gram. Okay, and we know that that compound contains 4 oxygen atoms. So in one molecule, how much? There is a 4 oxygen atoms. 4 oxygen atoms. So total weight will be how much? 4 into 16. If you take molar mass, so it will become something 64 gram. Total weight will be 64 gram. So if suppose 64 gram is present over there, then we will get here molecular mass of the compound. So 100 divided by 43.8 into 64. Okay, then we will get here molecular weight of the compound, that is coming 4146 grams. So this is the answer. Now, a sample of alloy of aluminium contains 0.72 moles of aluminium and 0.038 moles of magnesium. So what is the weight percent of aluminium and magnesium in the alloy? So this is again in alloy means alloy aluminium and both magnesium contains some moles they have given. So weight percentage means again weight by total molecular mass. So moles they have given, so we have to convert moles into weight. So again weight percent of, we can write here weight percent of aluminium is how much? The moles into molar mass. Moles into molar mass. Mole is 972 into 27. So 27 is the molar mass of aluminium. And total weight of the compound. Total weight of the alloys. So total weight means moles of alloy 0972 into 27 and plus this will be your 0.0381 multiplied by 24. And into 100 because we are asking in 100. So on solving you will get 74.16. Similarly weight of magnesium will be how much? So again you can solve this also, and we can also divide it 100 minus 74.16. So you will get here 25.84. So in this way we can solve it. Next we can see, suppose a mixture of copper sulfate and copper sulfate 5H2O has a mass of 1.245 grams. So after heating all the water dry off and mass is only 0.832 grams. So what is the weight percent of the hydrated salt? So here we have to ask weight percent of hydrated salt. So we have two compound, one is copper sulfate and other is copper sulfate dot 5H2. And their weight is given how much? 1.245. Okay, so on heating this will lose water, this will not lose water, this will only lose water. Okay, so this will lose water, this becomes CuSO4 previous, and next is your copper sulfate plus 5 molecules of water. Okay, so on heating the mass is, this mass is how much? 0.832. This is left. Okay, so how much water lost? You can see here water lost is how much? So it will be your 1.245. So it will be 1.24 minus 0.832. So we will get here 0.413. This is the water loss. Okay, so we can see here molar mass of copper sulfate is how much? Copper sulfate molar mass is, this is 90 gram, and this will be your copper is 63.5, so total will be your coming to 49.5 gram, including water for copper, and copper sulfate is 159.5 gram. So we can say copper sulfate 5H2O, after losing water this become copper sulfate plus H2O, 5H2O. So into 49.5 gram, okay, so 90 gram of water is lost. 90 gram of water is lost. So we can see here 90 gram water lost from 249.5 gram. Okay, 90 gram water lost. So this much, this is the loss of water. So for 0.413 we will get here the hydrated salt, which contain hydrated salt, means this is copper sulfate 5H2O. So 249.5 divided by 90, okay, multiplied by 0.413. So here we will get answer 1.145. This is the hydrated salt. Now percentage is asking, percentage mass percent of hydrated salt, mass percent of hydrated salt. Okay, so total, this is the hydrated salt, so 1.145 is hydrated salt, and total weight of salt means copper sulfate plus this much, total weight how much, 1.245, and you multiply by 100. So on multiplying you will get 91.46%. so this is the mass percent of hydrated salt present in the total mixture.